Thanks for coming. LEDS invite you to rediscover the ceiling. Okay, I will start for do a short presentation. I am Ferran Pérez from LEDS. I am an architectural system brand manager. Here I have my email. If you don't have time to take notes, don't worry. At the end of the presentation, you receive an email with all our information, contact information, and the link for this video. I would like to introduce to our technician, Luis Miguel Galan. He is in the chat. When you have any question, please ask by the chat, and Luis Miguel try to solve it. Okay, we invite you to rediscover the ceiling. Let's introduce architectural system. What is architectural system? Architectural system is a packet of solution we would like to show using the new catalog you can download from our website. In this catalog have some blocks or columns of products speaking about the ceiling. For metal ceiling system with visible profile, hidden profile, or some specific application like a corridors, have another column of products. It's a metal linear system. We have a wooden ceiling system, visible profiles, hidden profile or linear. And the last one is about the sound absorbing system, canopies or other element for a sound absorbing system. We would like to remark that we would like to collaborate with you in the creation of the project. Why? Because we have a big capacity to adapt this product, this ceiling, these tiles for your product, for your specific dimension, for a specific requirement. This is not a system. This is not a product that we have in stock or have in stock in the different distributor. We make the project with you, for final installed by the installer in the site. Okay, we pass the standard regulation in the European market, CE mark. We pass the ISO about the quality, and we pass the ISO about the environment management. We pass the health and environment responsibility about the organic compost, volatile, and formaldehyde. Recently, LEDS has awarded for the gold medal for the sustainability. EcoVadis check the environment, the social and human rights, the ethics, and responsibility pursuit. If we started to speaking about the metal system, we pass the fire performance with a very good qualification. We have A2, A1, D0. What do you mean this number? A2 speak about the combustibility. We have a very low contribution in the combustibility. The flame is remain only 20 seconds. The second one is speaking about the smoke opacity. We have a very low contribution. And the last one, the O, is speaking about the particles, the drops of the burning. We have a very good classification. If we compare that the requirement for the offices normally is B is 1, D0. We pass better this requirement. When you thinking in install or put in your project a metal ceiling, you can choose a different pattern perforation. The pattern perforation is because of aesthetic reason or because of sound absorbing reason. In the chart, in the table, probably you cannot see well here, but you can check slowly in the catalog. You can see our values about the perforation, the distribution in parallel or in zigzag, and what is the sound absorbing value. And if you try one of these and you need more requirement for a sound absorbing, you can add mineral wood in the top. In this case, we arrive about 19% of the sun absorbing. We can post-paint it all our ceiling with the chart of RAL. We started or we put the focus in the most common RAL for the offices, but if you like one specific, please tell us, we can paint. And we can do the wooden effect in the tiles if you need or if you like. What we do in a different for the other manufacturer of the ceiling, we incorporate the lighting system inside the tiles. In this case, we obtain a very clean finishing, very clean adaptation. The lighting is incorporated in the tile with any frames, maintain the same perforation, maintain the same color, have the same level, and we can add to air condition. We don't produce air condition. If you share with us the cut driving, we can cut the tile for this driving, and you receive a final global vision like this. Speaking about the metal seal system, we have some profile, receive different names. Okay, the catalog is present like this. Here we have a column. In this vertical column, have all the information about this system. The first one is a photo. It's details how this system works. The next one is explained. It's a bending system. In this case, we can adapt it all the dimensions that you need because it's a bending. We can adapt it easily this dimension. It's a visible profile. Speak about the model, the standard model, but we can adapt it. I repeat the same about the classification of the sun absorbing, the classification of the fire resistant, formal LEDs, and if you can do or not customize this product, in this case we can do, and if we obtain or we apport more value for a lead, brilliant, or well for obtaining better points. If we are speaking about the exposit is a visible profile system, have profiles in one direction. The tile works to maintain the interdistance of the profiles. This system don't need the secondary profile, the crossed profile, because the interdistance is maintained by the tiles. In this case, you can see how works the tile with the profile, working in the top of the profile and maintain the same level that the base of the profile. The next page of the catalog have technical details. You can see in a cross section how works this element, how works the tile, how works the profile, how works the hanger. And the next photo is an inspiration, is a photo from how we integrate the lighting inside the tile. It's not a closed system. You can choose another luminary we can integrate to inside the tile. This is a carrier system. Carrier system is the most common product for us. Why? Because normally when you install this ceiling system in the offices, you have a facade, and the facade have profiles, vertical profiles. These vertical profiles have exactly distance. We can adapt this dimension of this ceiling for maintain your interdistance of the profiles. And in the future, when the final customer or when you are thinking in making a division for a future rooms, this carrier working in the same position of the profiles of the window. This first one is named carrier 100 because the base of this profile is 100. Obviously, it's a bended system, and if you need a carrier 18 or another dimension, obviously this can we do. The next one is a basic. We use a standard T15 or T24 profiles, but we put more value when we incorporate the lighting or air conditioned tiles in this kind of systems. We keep with the clipping. We started working with system by system or 1,200 by 300. But if you need another dimension, please contact with us. We share the information and we can make for you. You have a photo with a luminaire integrated. This is infinite slim. In this case, this luminaire is tunable white. You can see two colors of the LED. You can see how we finish this tile. It's post-painted. We cover with post-painted all the holes of this tile, and you can see the black color in the hole is the sun-absorbing felt working in the top of the tile. The next one is the cover because we cover the profile. It's a hidden profile. Have the same sensation that the last one, the clipping, but the best important option of this system is for this installation, we don't need to use any tools. It's only make exactly movement for this install this system. Here I have all the information, but we make a complementary information in a data sheet. In a data sheet, have this in this line, what kind of thickness have the tile, what kind of thickness have the profile, how many micras for the pine, how mountain, how install, how this mountain, or what do we need to do for the maintenance. For this system, here have a photo. When the installer starting to install, first starting with putting exactly level the profiles. After that, put some tiles, making like this for maintain the interdistance of the profiles, and for remind some dates that the rest of the installer, electrician or air condition, finish the job. Finally, we cover all the superfice with tiles and mark and cut the rest of the perimeter area, in this case, gypsum or something similar. And this is the final result, ceiling plus lighter incorporate air condition, return air condition, sprinkler. Here only need to clean the ceiling, no more. This is a specific application. It's like the other product that we see, the carrier. In this case, we can reduce the carrier or make bigger the tile. And it's very important, this system, because we can arrive at 3 meters longer for this tile. In the case that we put a lot of square meter of the carrier, in the case like a hospital or like a schools, a university, all the installation pass by this carrier. We need to arrive directly and quickly to this installation. We can maintain the tile like a flat, make a slow swing, make a flat, and this is a specific application. Speaking about the specific application, we can do something like this. In this case, our customer likes to see a linear of lighting. In this case, is Infinite Pro Opal in combination with the linear air condition, and the customer likes to, the idea is make a ceiling with any frames between the light, any frames between the air condition. And here have the photo for these bancary offices in combination that this line, lighting and air condition. It's a clean solution. If we speak about the linear system, we have 3 families. The first one is the narrow one, the flat 15, in combination with our lights. When we work with you, this kind of system, we are thinking too in the lighting. We design the bright that the lighting system needs for obtain this kind of result. The next one is this works in the same line that the other, but the baffle is bigger than the other one, and we can make a perforation in the baffle and working well for a zone absorbing with the felt or with the mineral wood inside. And the last one, speaking about the linear, is two kinds of profiles, extruded profiles, 20 or 14, in a base. Is recommended in the areas where a lot of people, if you try to need to cover the wall, or in the areas or have a lot of windy or strong situation. This is very good solution for this kind of application. We keep showing the wooden system. The wooden system have a different pattern of perforation or linear system. We use for this wooden system in the base MDF with a wood fragment for a fire resistant. We cover with melamines, or we cover with melamine wind relief. But if you have a big project and you choose another kind of melamine, please tell us, and we try to do your melamine in our wooden system. We have different solutions for a wooden system. We started with the basic T50, T24, covering by wooden, different finishes, different perforation. The next one is when we cover the 24T profile in combination with the lights, in combination with different finishes. And the next one is the nature acoustic, is the best solution for zone absorbing area. We make some cutting lines. Inside the cutting lines have different perforation, and we can do project like this. Here we only can see the joint at the end of the profile, but you don't see the joint at the length of the profile, because this joint is exactly positioned in this cutting. Here have a combination with the wooden ceiling, with a track, low voltage track. We make this the bright that the system needs for do an easy installation. We have more detail of this photo. We can see the lines, we can see the perforation, we can see how it works with the low voltage track from Rediscover and the other kind of light, in this case, Bento and Kiva. The nature flat is a solution for a linear system. We started working with 40 or 80, but if you need another dimension, please tell us. How work this system is honestly very easy. Work with the T profile, extruded T profile, covering like a plastic tip, and after that we can connect the linear system in this tip, and in one system we can do different interdistance. We have one product, and you can install in different positions, or you can propose for your customer in different interdistance. The next one is the same, working in the same line, but with a vertical linear elements is our natural vertical. The last packet, the last one is zone absorbing system. It's a mineral wood. We're starting in 40 millimeters. We can cover with felt like this photo, white photo, or we can cover with textile with another colors. If you're thinking in use felt, we can start with white, gray, or black. And if you try to or need another kind of color, we will recommend you the textile. It's easy, and you have a very big chart of colors. Tell us that we can do a reports, acoustic report, in the same way that we can do a luminic calculus or report. We can do the same here with the acoustic. If you share with us the information of your area, of your room, what material, product or material have in the ceiling, what product have in the walls, in the floor, we can calculate your zone absorbing, your your reverberation area. And we can propose how many square meters or how many canopies do you need for obtain the best acoustic performance. Speaking about the performance, speaking about your lawyer, or speaking about the requirement of LEDs or the other certificates. We started with this family of canopies, or family of linear systems. Here is a circle 1000 because the diameter is 1000, but if you need another dimension, it's not a problem. But in the same way that the rest of the ceiling, we can integrate the lighting inside the ceiling with any frames, clean solution. You choose in the one side the lighting, you choose in the other one side what is the shape of your zone absorbing, and we make in the installation, and we make the bright that the system needs for this kind of installation. It's very easy system suspension. It's a cable with you can choose the height that you need. It's too easy to install. You have one photo of this application in a restaurant with a light inside, have a different volume. You have another vision of the same place. We can make canopies in a square with light and integrated. We can make in hexagon with tracks in this case. We can make this shape like a piano. We call it piano because for us it's like a keyboard of piano. We started with this dimension, but we can adapt it in your, or change this dimension for adapted in your project, You have a photo with one restaurant, with one cafe. We can see the product zone absorbing with lighting inside, the ceiling, wooden ceiling in combination with the low track, different lighting look suspended, and the piano near the facade, near the window. And the last one product is our linear system zone absorbing, the baffle. The baffle, when we work with 5 centimeters in the base, we can integrate the lighting system inside. In combination, you have a very good solution and very good zone absorbing solution for our rooms, for our offices, for different areas. And another point of view, we can use the same baffles cutting like circle. This is this system in combination with one or more elements in your area. That's all. I would like to remark that the integration with the lights is our value, is our strength. Thanks for coming. I would like to reduce very short this presentation. We will see you working with your product, and no more. That's all. We remain in the chat during some minutes if you need some questions. If you have some questions, please contact here or send an email at the end. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.